Hey everyone, Sir Jellybean here, and we are back with Court Arms Gatesfell Ostfront with the Indominatus mod. Yes, the Steel Legion have arrived, the new PC's here, so hopefully the audio is coming through nice and crisp. Trying to balance it, so do bear with me. But we have the Steel Legion, so we're going to go through every single unit in the Steel Legion. Now, lots of choices, lots of stuff to deploy. We have everything on the field we can, except some of the call-ins, because obviously some of these are already on the field, basically. But we do have the Death Strike missile there. So we'll start with the infantry and work our way down. The Steel Legion, obviously, heavily mechanised, come from Armageddon. That is their thing. So, your basic squad is your lasgun squad. 103 manpower, 10 command points. Nice little squad. You've got smoke grenades, you've got some crack grenades, you've got some frags, and obviously you have lasguns. 550 health, 225 stamina. And they can build foxholes. Nice all-round squad, pretty cheap, pretty effective. You know, basic, easy, but they do look amazing. Let's just have a look. Oh, he's just got down on the floor. Look at the Steel Legion. Look at these models. Now, fair play to Penguin, and I believe it's Penguin, Leonidas, and I believe some others have been helping, and they look superb. Look at that. That is... And I've got a new computer, so it looks a lot better, but that is absolutely gorgeous. That is actually an insane level of detail, so cracking job, gentlemen. Look, you can even see the eyes. You can even see the eyes. I'm very impressed. Oh, he just jumped down again. Sorry about the keys, it's a big chunky mechanical keyboard. I am going to get a silent one. So the next squad is obviously the weapons attachment squad, these guys, and they come with some AT and some grenade launchers. Oh no, it's heavy machine gun actually, which is basically your stubber. But I've noticed the Steel Legion stubber's pretty accurate. Pretty good, pretty good. You can get quite a lot of firepower out there. And you also have things like the lasgun squads. It's not a bad little squad, but it's nothing particularly heavy. You do have your launcher, which gives you basically a law AT weapon. It's like a bit of like a Panzerfaust. And it's pretty decent shot. Nice little defense. I'd say more of a defensive squad than an offensive squad. It hasn't got much firepower. Straight away you get into the Armoured Fist lasgun squad. Now the Armoured Fist are pretty damn good. You obviously get the Chimera with the multi-laser, heavy bolter. And you also have got your hull one, but you also have this pintle mounted heavy bolter, which is really good. In the lore, it would probably be a storm bolter, but I like the heavy bolter, it looks cool. And you also get the lasgun array, which is pretty damn good. So the Chimera can pump out a lot of firepower, and the armor's pretty decent on it. Now that, obviously, sorry, I skipped it. Weapon detachment's 155 manpower and 8 command points. These are 330 manpower and 16 command points, but you are getting that lasgun squad as well. Lasgun squad also comes with a grenadier, and I believe that is an MG system. You do get a MG, which is your basic kind of stubber MG. You get quite a lot of firepower, and that is a multiple grenade launcher. Look at that. Bonk. So you got quite a lot of firepower there. And I believe the other grenade, was that the entire grenade launcher? That was him? Yeah. So you get your kind of heavy grenade launcher. Multiple grenade launcher, but it's pretty damn powerful. But this is where the strength of the Steel Legion is. It's with the Chimeras. And this unit is very potent. That thing will deal with most infantry, and the multi-laser is pretty strong. This thing can actually do quite a lot of damage to kind of your heavier infantry and even your light vehicles. So I really do like it. And heavy bolter can also deal with things like sentinels, and they can even pen light armor, so they're pretty damn strong. Next, we have the Armoured Fist Assault Squad. So similar thing, but you've got an autocannon. This thing obviously got high explosive and armor piercing. You've got your heavy bolter. And you've obviously got your assault squad, which has got a flamer, anti-tank launcher, and a melter gunner, which is beautiful. Everyone loves a melter gun. So it looks fantastic as well. And yeah, they're just very, very good troops. You've also got Heretic Pattern Mark III Flamer. Oh, sorry, almost touched my own guy. This is definitely more of an, obviously, assault-orientated squad. Will do a hell of a lot of damage. And the guys obviously pretty tough. And I think they're similar health to the other guys, but those special weapons are going to help you clear out positions, which is really useful. The autocannon being very, very potent. Next, we have, I believe it is the Armoured Fist Plasma Gun Squad. Is it Plasma Gun Squad? It should be. Was it the Plasma Gun Squad? It should be. Unless I've messed this up. Don't think, yeah, that's the Assault Veteran Squad. This should be the Plasma Gun Squad, I believe. But I may have balls that up. I'm not seeing them. Don't worry, technical alpha everyone. Plasma Gun Squad. Right, they'll be up here somewhere. Did it say Armoured Fist? Armoured Fist Lasgun Squad. Why am I reading? Did say Plasma Gun Squad there, didn't it? Swear, yeah, swear it did. Can I not read anymore? Oh, no, they've got plasma gun squad, but that has changed just there. So that was plasma gun squad. Then it was las gun squad. It rotates around, right. So there is a plasma gun squad there. Quite pricey. So the assault squad's 356 manpower, 16 command points. Then you actually have the chance to get the plasma gun squad, which is over there. Very potent, as we know. But it depends on when they come out, so makes sense. That's me getting confused. Then we have the Armored Fist veteran squads. These vets obviously have 700 health, more firepower, smaller squad, but you've got a flamer, you've got a launcher. You've even got is that a machine gun? No, that's a multi-melter. No, melter gun, should I say. That is a lot of firepower in a small force, which is really nice to see. You get a lot of light AT. You also get your standard Chimera with the old multi-laser, which I absolutely adore. Nice kind of elite infantry force. After that, you get these stormtroopers. Now, these are the big boys. 850 health, 302 stamina. Now, the last one was 331. These are 270, 18 command points. That was 15. So these are quite cheaper because they don't get a vehicle. They're very tough. They obviously get flamer. You get AT. You get a plasma gun. And these are stormtroopers, what they're called Tempest Scions. And obviously they can do significant damage. Stormtroopers are very elite. Really good stats on the shooting. And my god, they look absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Absolutely superb. It's the old Stormtrooper models, which are my favourite. Kind of crazy looking with a weird looking mask. Look at that like weird looking kind of gimpy eye they get, which I always think looks pretty cool. And then finally you get it's the regimental standard Armoured Fist company colours. And you obviously get the standard. You get that boost health. Commissar you get with it, boost health. You also get a boxman, but no, there's no calling on that. You get a medic, and you get the field marshal, which is pretty damn cool. I think he looks very cool as well. I really like that model. And you also get a Chimera with an autocannon, which is obviously very useful. So you got a lot of firepower and obviously a lot of mechanised troops, which I like, but autocannon Chimeras are always welcome. So the fact that you can buy them without special points is really good. And obviously these elite troops are pretty cool, and the models just look how good that model looks. That is absolutely, that's something of beauty there. Does he have his sword as well? He's got his chainsaw. Let me just try it out. There we go. Die! See? Highly effective. Hey! You need to try and steal his stuff. No! Treason! Treason! Sorry, had to be done. And then he's gone rogue, so I must give him the ultimate. Oh, this guy's got a las pistol instead of a bolt gun. I will allow that for now, but that is one thing. The commissar should have a bolt pistol. But still cool. Anyway, lots of good infantry choices, which I really like. Now we're on to the special stuff. And we start with you get the heavy machine gun team. So, I wouldn't say it's heavy, it's more light machine gun, but, you know, it does the job. It does the job, and you obviously get the assistant with the ammo, which is pretty cool. That costs 37 manpower, 2 command points. Next, you get the grenadier, which is the multiple launch grenade launcher. Bonk, bonk, bonk. And that is 75 manpower, 1 command point. Quite pricey, quite pricey. Next, anti-armored attachment, 50 manpower, 2 command points. And you get like a proper launcher, the Fury pattern missile launcher. It's basically the Panzerschreck. And you also get heat and crack grenades, which is nice. So you get a bit of a choice there. Then you get flamethrower operators, which I believe that's the melter gun team actually. So they're 2 melter guns, 52. Then it's the flamethrower operators, which are obviously both with heretic pattern flamers, which is really cool. You can make some nice pretty colours in the sky. And then after that we get the field engineers. Now field engineers obviously can build lots of things. You've got foxholes, tank trenches, sandbags, barbed wire, all manner of goodies, and they can even place some explosives because yes, they come with some boom boom, which is really cool. They are 70 manpower and 2 command points, and definitely useful if you want to dig in, but because they're mechanised, I prefer to be on the assault. Box operator, 158 manpower, 6 command points. The box operator has these call-ins. Where is he? He's there. One being my favourite, which is the Basilisk Fire mission. I will now show you the full power of a Basilisk Fire mission. I'm sorry, gentlemen, but someone's got to test it out. The only bad thing, when he's reloading, you can't change the weapon, so he's kind of stuck like that. We're just going to enjoy this Basilisk Fire mission. I am so sorry, gentlemen, but, you know, you're in the guard. What did you expect? Jesus Christ, I've got screen shake on. Apologies, everyone. I forgot about that. Let's back it up a little bit. Incoming! Whoa, I need to take the screen shake off. Jesus Christ. Let's just pull back a wee bit. I think the third salvo comes in sometimes. Maybe just two. But still, the Vox operator will basically be reloading that for a second one already. So for 158 manpower, you're getting the steel for the amount of artillery you can get. And I'm pretty sure you can rearm him with supply crates. Next, we've got tank crew, 17 manpower. Obviously, tank crew, pistols, stuff like that, which is really cool. Combat medics, which are there. Obviously, they come in and heal your troops. They are 40 manpower, 4 command points. Marksmen, which are 200 manpower, 4 command points. There you have a long las, which is really cool. Which is really fun. I have to wait for the little thing to go, and then you go. There you go. See, quite powerful. A lot of friendly fire today. Then you get things like your commissar, which I believe, do they still boost the health of the troops? Pretty sure that's what the commissar does. Not sure, is it just standard troops? Can't remember what his aura does. You have to probably ask the developers, but still pretty cool, and he looks fantastic. This one does have the bolt pistol, which is nice. Then we have, what do we have? We have the Primaris cycle, which is always really good. Plasma pistol, and he has the Imperial Staff, Warp Energy Blast, and Lightning Strike, which is cool. A bit more close range, so they're really powerful. He has that energy shield around him, that psychic shield. Then we have the Vindicare Assassin, which costs 175, 200 manpower for Vindicare, 5 command points. Vindicare with the Exodus pattern rifle, which can actually also pierce armor as well, like light armor. I missed. Let's see if we can get a shot on someone just to demonstrate the power of it. There you go. You'll be taking things out pretty easy with that. And last but not least, we've got the Tech Priest. They can drop, I believe they can drop turrets. Yeah, twin rocket turret. Oh, that's got a bit weird. Try that, and they will drop a twin rocket turret. I believe he drops one. And you even get the cool deploying thing from Dawn of War, which I really like. Oh, it does explode though, and I think it kills him in the process. So you lose the engineer, but you do get these like little 60mm rockets, high explosive and armor piercing, which is really cool. Like a tarantula turret, which is a calling. So that's really nice. Next we have the heavy weapons. We have obviously the supply crates, heavy and small arms. That's more for big vehicles, I believe. And we have all sorts of stuff. So we've got your standard multi-laser. You know, you've seen the same thing on the Chimera. So these, let's just go through. Multi-laser 75, heavy bolt is 95. Pretty simple. Does some good work around. Good firepower, 75 rounds in the magazine. Next we have the autocannon 125, 2 command points. And obviously armor piercing and high explosive. Really good all-round weapon. We also have the las cannon emplacement, which is 275. Really good anti-infantry weapon. Very powerful, decent reload, and obviously armor piercing. Good at torching troops as well, though. We have the medium mortar, which is 200, which is a 10cm mortar, I believe. You also have smoke, and the smoke I don't think the smoke is white phosphorus, so you can use that to deploy your troops safely. Get quite a bit of ammo. Oh wait, you've got heights, Inferno. You've also got Inferno rounds, so you've got incendiary, just in case you need to burn something down. Where's that? Oh, it landed there. Okay. And next we have the, apologies for the person singing in the background. They are a moron. We have the siege cannon, which is this one. No, this is the heavy las cannon, actually. The heavy las cannon is that. This is the siege cannon, which is 105 milli. Pretty good for shooting. High explosive anti-tank. Smoke. We also have the heavy las cannon, which is, so that's 300. Heavy las cannon's 450. Never really encountered this in 40k, but I imagine it's just a very souped up las cannon, a bit like something like on the tank destroyer las cannon. And that thing is 450, so I imagine that's going to be penetrating most things. Very potent. I think they can deploy sandbags as well, which is pretty cool. So that's very, very, very cool. Apologies if there's any background noise, which is singing. You'll have to bear with me. The house is full of heretics. Now we've got the kind of lighter call-ins, the Chimeras. You get the standard Chimera, which has the Hunter-Killer Missile and the multi-laser. Really like the Hunter-Killer Missile. I believe you can fire it like a tracking missile. So we're going to fire there and try and guide it. Look at that. ATGM, baby. That is cool. That is very cool. So that is very powerful. I really like that. I like the crack missile. Hunter killer weapon. Awesome. After that, you get yours. So that one is... Where is that? That's 300 manpower. You got salamanders. First one's 130. Second one's 190. First one is just an open top one with a heavy bolter. A bit like your kind of spotting one. Basic kind of support one. Used as a taxi for officers. Next one is your reconnaissance one with the autocannon and heavy bolter. Open top, but really quite nimble. A nice little machine to move around. I really like the salamander. It's very fast though. Look at that. Absolute beast. Whoa! Thing smashes through stuff as well. It's really cool. After that, we have... What do we have now? Ah, Chimera with a multi-laser and a pintle mounted, which is just your basic Chimera. Same as the ones down there, but pretty cool. Look very cool as well. Lovely models, by the way, must say to the team. Next, we have the Hellhound. He has returned. I love the Hellhound with his Inferno cannon. Great for torching infantry. He used one of these the other day against some heretics. Very potent, very lethal. And your heavy bolter just in case. And then we have... What do we have then? We have... Devil Dog. Devil Dog multi-cannon. As you know, very potent, as I will demonstrate. Oh, that just torched them instead of killing the vehicle. Damn. A bit mean. Very potent against armor though, I must say. And then we have the Devil Dog with a heavy bolter. Oh no, there's one. So that one's with Flamer. That one's a heavy bolter, very similar. Then you get things like you've got the... So that's the Chimera autocannon with a pintle. So if you just want to have autocannons with a pintle mounted one. I'm forgetting the costs, aren't I? I always do this. So let's go from the Salamander 190, 170 for the Chimera, 190 Hellhound, 225 Devil Dog, 225 for the other Devil Dog. That's 230. Then we have Chimera Las Cannon Pintle 365, which is obviously very strong with the Las Cannons. You can just nuke things like that. Absolutely worth the money. And finally, but we have the Trojan, which is a supply vehicle. You have 500 supplies in it, and it just has a heavy bolter. But nice little cool unit. I like the crane on top. Looks very cool. Whoa! Well, that just went up. Right. Now we have the armor. Now, the armor's very interesting because you have the standard, but you also have the riser pattern. Now, the riser pattern was just from the Forge World of Rise, I believe, the fluff. But in the game, what they've done to make it a bit different for the Steel Legion, they've taken the sponsors off. So you can see these normal pattern Lehman Russes have the sponsors. These don't. I actually like this because it's kind of put into the Steel Legion, or they're more built for like speed and pushing forward and using the main weapons. So it just makes the Steel Legion a little bit different. But you do get the Wyvern suppression tank and the Hydra flak tank, which is great. So obviously the Hydra, 4 auto cannons, anti-air, shred. Now I've noticed something really cool. As you're tracking, sometimes it will, like, I just noticed, it just seems to move so much better. Look at that. Look how good the tracking is. Like, it's just superb. I've just noticed it's just fantastic. Just fantastic. And you get that and a heavy bolter, and that'll set you back 400 manpower. Then we have the Wyvern suppression tank, which is 520. I love this vehicle because it's 480mm mortars. Let me just demonstrate. Oh, it's been a bit odd there. Oh, does it have a minimum range thing? Yeah, it does have a minimum range. Oh, that's been very strange. Is it stuck looking into the air? No, it's fine. But the 480mm mortars can really put out a lot of firepower like that. I do like it. It's a bit pricey at 520, but it's been very useful on maps like Stalingrad, where you can just launch it straight up. Next, we have the Basilisk, which is 545 manpower, 155mm Earthshake rounds. You have smoke and high explosive. Thing's a beast. Definitely worth it. We obviously know the Basilisk. Everyone knows the Basilisk. Great for long range and direct fire. We'll let that reload while we're still looking. Next, we have the first of the Riser pattern, which is the Riser pattern Exterminator. This will set you back 505 and 11 command points, so it's cheaper than a Wyvern, which is crazy. Dual auto cannons, very potent, heavy bolter, and a pintle mounted stubber. And you obviously get it in that lovely Lehman Russ package, but that is a beautiful model. Look at this. Just look at it. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. We also... Oh, the Basilisk must be reloaded by now. Fire the artillery! As you can see, rather potent. Next, we have the Riser Conqueror. The Conqueror had the lighter gun. Don't know what so it's a 100mm gun instead of the 120, I believe. That makes sense in the fluff. And you have a heavy bolter and a stubber. You have armor piercing and HE. So that's good if you want a little bit of a cheaper Russ. 535 manpower, it's not bad at all. Next you have the riser, the standard Russ, but the riser variant is 575. And you get your 120mm cannon. And you get smoke, HE, armor piercing, which is great. Heavy bolter and stubber. Nice all-round vehicle. Then we get the executioner, my favourite. I like the riser pattern one. You don't have the sponsors, but you don't need it because you've got this big boy. Heat and amazing at killing troops. Heavy bolter and stubber. Pew pew. Then after that, we've got the Annihilator. Riser pattern, that is 6. So the last one's 625, this is 645. You get the dual las cannons, which is fantastic. Heavy bolter and stubber, great for anti-infantry capabilities. No, anti-armor, should I say, what we're talking about. Then we get the Lima Rust heavy bolter and plasma cannons. This is 640 standard kind of Rust, but with plasma cannons. Pumping out a lot of firepower if needed. Very useful, but not as pretty as the riser pattern. The riser pattern just have so much more drip. They just look cooler. Then we have the Lima Rust Executioner, the standard variant. So you've got your three kinds of plasma going out at you, which is nice. And you got your heavy bolter, very useful. And that sets you back 670. Then we've got the Vanquisher at 735. That's got las cannons and plasma cannons. That's an odd choice, but that's got 150mm high velocity gun, armor piercing, high explosives, and that's it. You got your las cannon. Oh, sorry, beam blade. You got your plasma cannons. And that thing is expensive but very potent. Then you got the Rogel Dawn with DC heavy bolters. I think that's demolisher cannon, I believe. Yeah, it is. So you got your 200mm oppressor cannon. You've got the auto cannon. You've got the 225mm pulverizer cannon, I guess it is, not demolisher. Nice. You've got your heavy bolter. This one hasn't got the... Normally you have the Gatling gun, so that's different. You've got your melter guns on the side and the heavy bolters on the side as well, and the stubber on top. Can you use the stubber? Yes, you can. Awesome. Absolute beast. That sets you back up 965. And last but not least, the tanks, the Baneblade, 1500 manpower, 48 command points. As we all know, the Baneblade is packing a whopping amount of firepower. Who can blame anyone for wanting to use it? And the Steel Legion one looks beautiful in those kind of ashy colours, which is great. Absolute savage, and it even has smoke. Yay! Looks like white phosphorus. Now the call-ins. There are obviously a few call-ins. There's Death Strike Missile. Most of them are the similar. Lima Rust Vanquisher, that is a veteran. You have Chimera platoons, which is literally 3 Chimeras pop in. That can be very useful. But the real unique one out of all of them is the Death Strike Missile. This is 55 DP, 18 command points. It is a Death Strike Missile. High explosive. You have a heavy bolter as well. But I will demonstrate the full power of this fully operational battle Death Strike Missile. If we have the range, that is. Right. So we're just going to aim it kind of there. Fire! Oof. As you can see, that is quite a large kill radius. That will take down the super heavy. That will take down anything. It is the boss. Its reload time is about, say, about 40 seconds to a minute, something like that. It's not too bad. That thing is a game-ending weapon. Absolutely devastating. It is a beast. And I mean a beast. It's amazing. It doesn't get much better than that. So that is basically all the interesting different units. I think I've covered everything. There's no Sentinels, which is interesting. I thought they would have had armoured Sentinels. Maybe it's just a design choice to make them different, which I understand. Obviously, we've got call-ins, such as the different automated turrets, multi-laser, heavy bolter, rocket launcher. There's also Smoke, Griffin and Basilisk barrage, Kinetic barrage, Valkyrie close air support, and Valkyrie rocket pod run. And I think that is all there is. So a really cool faction with the Steel Legion. Really like it. I'm also going to show you how to play them in combat. I'm going to try. And as always, give some love to the mod team, the Indomitus mod. Any donations to the mod does not go in their back pockets. It goes to buying more hardware so they can have more models designed and things, but to better quality, even though the quality is superb, I must say. They also help people who help them out. Like, I don't, because I don't know anything about computers. Trust me, I could barely plug in this new computer I got. I had to ring the computer guy. I'm like a complete boomer with that stuff, even though I'm not a boomer, just in tech mindset. But they help people out who help them out by helping them. Like, for instance, someone's helping them out with the models. They'll say, oh, look, if you need more RAM, here's some more RAM. Whatever things, what even RAM is, I don't really understand it. But basically the money goes towards helping the mod. And actually, to be fair, I've donated some money. If they want to go buy a cup of coffee, do it, guys. You've earned it. They are making a better 40k game than, well, has ever been made strategy-wise. Personally, this mod is better than Dawn of the War. Fight me for it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in combat in a moment, ladies and gentlemen. And here we are in combat. We've got the Steel Legion, and like I said, I'm going to show off trying to fight. Like I said, that this is recorded on the new PC, so it looks good, but I do have a mechanical keyboard. It's pretty chunky. I'm going to try to be quite light with the clicks. Same with the mouse. It's quite loud. I'm going to invest in some silent stuff, even though I love this keyboard. It's not ideal for streaming. And it's kind of hard to get the mic to pick up sound particularly well, so I've had to turn that up. So if the sound is a bit off, apologies everyone. Trying my best. But better PC, things look gorgeous. As you will see, things look a lot better in combat. Look at the absolute gorgeousness of the Steel Legion. They look so freaking good. Look at that. Right here. So we have got them coming in. We're going to just basically deploy these and hope they can hold out, because I'm saving up for an Armoured Fist squad. I'm not messing around. We are going to hold in. We're going to defend the line best we can. The AI is the Blood Pact on Veteran. I haven't gone Heroic because Heroic just becomes a spam session. And I haven't played against anyone on this really much for a long time. Not seen anything be taken, which is weird. I hope they spawned. Oh, there they are. There they are. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Back into position. Back into position. Oh, no. Get in position. Quick. Oh, I love the UI. I think everything looks really good in this. That is some terrible cover there. Get to better cover, man. Get into the trench line. There we go. You as well. Get into cover. Prepare to defend yourselves, men. Armoured Fist squad is 17 manpower off, so it's not far. You've just got to hold the line. I am going to take control of this guy. Look at that. There we go. There we go. God, we're absolutely rinsing them. Demolishing them right. Chimera's going to be coming in. Armoured Fist squad. Plough down this road at max speed. Go on, lads. Get in there. Whoa. Just hit every single obstacle you can. To be fair, we do need to go... Actually, we're going to come up here and first provide some fire support for these guys, just in case. We'll deploy the troops, check it's clear, and then use the Chimera to support the advance. Right, there we go. Deploy the squad. Do it. If there is not as anything more like kind of Steel Legion than watching the troops jump out the Chimera. Just fits them so well, doesn't it? And there we go, nice. Armoured Fist squad. Got a bit of firepower as well, which is nice. Got an MG. We're going to advance these up to here, and the Chimera will come and support. These are just going to be going forward so they don't get hit by any light AT. They have not actually captured that point over there, which is strange. And their loss, I guess. Their loss. We may have to advance some troops up there. Chimera, just bolt up there as quick as you can. Hit the deck, hit the deck. Oh! Multiple grenade launcher kicking in there. Taking significant fire. Not great. If you can, heal up. Chimera's now getting stuck in. Provide some fire support. Oh, weird loot. Oh, there's a massive assault happening there. These guys should be able to hold it for now. Dig in, gents, dig in. You should be fine. We are pushing into the centre soon. Just keeping that fire up. Holy Christ. Chimera's going to have to come up there. A lot of firepower going in. A lot of enemies, a lot of hostiles. They are really pushing up with these Blood Pact soldiers. They are just going for it. The Steel Legion's cutting them down. Bad assault by them. They're not using their armour. Keep firing, keep firing, keep firing. There's a lot of... oh my sweet lord. When you aim, I think some of the antennas do get in the way, but it's not a problem. You just look at that. Multi-laser absolutely slaps. Just demolishes things. Just keep spraying, it's great. Oh, what is that? Sentinel. Also kind of rocket launcher crap. Keep firing, keep firing, keep firing. Oh, that's not good. That was a pretty bad hit on us. Oh, I think he's done for there. We are holding them back. We've got the 2 cap. I think I'm going to go for a command chimera, the autocannon. We'll bring the squad up, try and reassert some dominance. Who's got AT? Anyone? You got grenade launcher, right? It's only got HE, but that might have to do. Push forward, see if the HE can do a bit of damage on that sentinel. Oh, he is open topped. Done it. We can't steal it though because it's heretic. So we'll just have to use the old frag grenade. Crack grenade. Crack, 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 crack. Yeet. There we go. Right, get him out of there. Done my job for the guard today. Holy crap, we are slowly getting overrun. That command chimera is going to deploy the squad and provide a bit of fire support. They were trying to flank that chimera somehow. He's still alive, wow. Get a couple of guys inside. Jump in, you'll be fine. They've not even capped the left side, which is great. What the hell is that? What is that? Oh, it's a sentinel. Not too bad. Crawl up nice and steady. The auto-cannon chimera is going to come up here. These guys are jumping in. We're going to bring this down here to provide some fire support. It's definitely needed, but the chimeras are definitely the strength of the Steel Legion. Did he just run over that guy? Kinda. Whoa, was that a las cannon? No, that's my headphones getting knocked because I've got an itchy head. Where's that chimera? Where's the sentinel? Was it there? Oh. I think he's dead. I think he's dead. Nice. We've got him. Crack grenade, do it. Yeet. Oh, he missed. Never mind. But we've got them 2 capped. They're not really advancing onto the 3rd point, so we're going to take it. Obviously, just more conservative, shedding blood for the blood god and trying to get some kind of demonic sacrifice going. Back these off for a set. That has been destroyed. These guys, one of you can start repairing it. The rest of you take cover. We are taking some significant firepower down there. I might bring a Lemur. Yeah, bring a Conqueror tank. We'll try that out. Should be able to smash through that Devil Dog. These guys are healing up gradually. We're doing pretty well though. The Blood Pact forces have been repelled quite well. He's low on ammo, but he'll get over it. I think Russ Conqueror's a pretty big beastie. I'm gonna start driving it with some pace. The riser pattern can get some good speed once they start moving. Look at that, look at him go. Conqueror known for having a less strong battle cannon, but they were easier to produce and they're quite popular with, you know, I know a lot of smaller worlds. Chaos used to use them a lot. I think the Krieg liked the Conqueror. Good hit, reloading. It reloads its weapon pretty damn fast though, which is nice. We'll put another round through that, shall we? That pen? I'm not sure. Should have. Let's go for the turret just in case. There we go. That penned. One straight through the side. There we go. Going for good. Done his job. Oh, gone. Completely gone. Nice. So we've got them 3 capped. Yeah, looks like they're rolling over. And obviously the Blood Pact caught off guard. The commanders must have been neutralised. They're not really putting up much of a fight. It's going to be an easy one. Nice little win. But yeah, the Steel Legion, the power is in the Chimeras, 100%. And it really does show. Especially like the fact that you can buy... when you can get these squads with things like the auto-cannon Chimeras. And it tells you, Chimera auto-cannon Pintle, which is really nice. You can also get the Stormtroopers there. Oh, yes. Completely missed, but it looked cool. Jesus, that stuff. The Pintle mounted weapons do quite a lot of work, actually, to be fair. Doing a hell of a lot of work. Good at putting down the troops pretty easily, and the fact that they're so high up just gives you that nice little bit of able to just hit them while they might think they're in cover. A heavy bolter on them. Let's do it. Heavy bolter. What the hell is that? That is a Devil Dog. Oh, person loaded. Where is it? I think that's a melter gun, I want to say. That's machine gunner. Okay. He's coming in close. Here, the auto cannon. Get ready. There is a little bit of a problem with the aim gets blocked, but should be able to nail him. Take out his tracks, maybe. Oh, God. Getting close. Try and take him. There, he's down. Holy crap, that's a lot of troops. So, HE. They are retaking centre now, but they're going to die pretty quick from that. I think I'll bring a stormtrooper squad. I do like how these are just a call in, like standard infantry, so they're pretty good. And yeah, looks like we're going to have to keep the 3 cap. It's not going to last long for the Blood Pact, but we got to use some of the cool stuff. We didn't get to use the Death Strike in battle, but we are getting there. Oh, Bath's online. I haven't played with Bath in ages. If you all remember Bath, go to his channel. Shoot, Super Sharp Shoot, I believe it is. He does some good off-front stuff and some other cool things. Give the man some love. If that's getting to 1,000 subs, let's get him some money. Sweet YouTube pennies so he can buy a brand new game PC, write it off with his tax, and enjoy the graphics. Basically what happened, people. But I've been on laptop for 3 years for anyone who's followed me, and that laptop is sat there beside me. Still working hard, still playing movies at night. He's a good lad. I'll never get rid of him, not even in 50 years. The laptop will stay forever. He's a true hero of the Jelly Bean Empire. Holy moly! Alright, guys, chill your beans. Veteran. Are they veterans, you say? Oh, it's Grenadier, but my god. Just demolish it. Look how good the Blood Pack look as well since being on Ultra Graphics. Holy moly, they look good. Where is he? Where is he? Look at that. These are doing pretty well, though. They're definitely putting up some fire. Many of those stormtroopers to come and support soon. Yeah, putting up... Oh, they are taking casualties, though, gradually. Stormtroopers advance forward. Let's get up there, see if you can help fend off the assault. It's almost over. I do like... Oh, I also forgot to mention Hotshot Las rifles, just for extra kaboom boom. And there we go, 116 kills, 12 deaths, 4 vehicles destroyed, 1 lost. Easy win. Maybe I should put that on heroic. But the Steel Legion are very potent. They have all the best parts of the Guard and some nice things for themselves. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little showcase. Give some love to the mod. Get it downloaded yourself. It's the Indominatus mod. I'll link it in the description. Get it played. And obviously, if you're out there, let's do some PvP. If you want to do it, email me. That'd be fun. Take it easy, guys. And as always, thanks for watching and have a beautiful evening.